No matter who's in the White House, that's going to be a tough job.
Okay, Karen and Robert, I'll see you guys Sunday morning. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Well, unemployment in this country is holding steady at just over 9%, and lawmakers on Capitol Hill are debating the best way to try and bring that down. Mother Jones is out with an article listing some programs that offer practical degrees in industries that are actually hiring. Jaeah Lee is the editorial coordinator for Mother Jones and joins me from San Francisco. Jaeah, good day.
Good day to you.
So let's look at these undergrad programs that you list. You've got nanotechnology majors at SUNY Albany, renewable energy from Oregon Institute of Technology, cybersecurity, University of Maryland, even video game design from the DigiPen Institute of Technology. You know, can we just go with that last one really quickly? There are a lot of parents who are going to say, video game? Really? Are you kidding me? And yet, it is a big business.
It is a big business, and you know, there's a creative aspect to it too that I think could be an appeal to young kids graduating from high school and going into college. And you just mentioned the unemployment rate. For Americans ages 16 to 24 is almost double that of the 9+% that it is nationwide. So, you know, it's a critical time for high school grads to be thinking about what kinds of college programs make sense for them. And I think, you know, there's a sort of shift of thinking that's emerging and kind of necessary to think about what kinds of degree programs will actually lead to a job afterward, and not just, you know, what you feel like studying at the moment. You know, it's unfortunate, but that's unfortunately the reality.
Absolutely. Given the reality out there, you've got to get a little bit practical. But for those, say, English majors who decide, I'm going to step this up, they've gone on to graduate programs. For instance, urban planning from Portland State University, elementary school education, the Inner City Teaching Corps, veterinary science, University of Florida, orthotics and prosthetics, Northwestern University, biochemistry at Cal Berkeley. Education, biochemistry, all of those things, that makes a lot of sense, and those have been there for a while. Urban planning, orthotics, really, those are successful areas that are seeing development right now?
Yeah, and just as a little bit of background, the way we put together this list was by looking at the Bureau of Labor Statistics and some of their projections for the fastest growing occupations that's in terms of employment between the year 2008 and 2018. And within that, we sort of looked at, you know, what areas are, you know, actually somewhat interesting. And what you said about an English major looking at advanced degree programs, you know, a program like the Inner City Teaching Corps, if that is something that a recent grad is interested in, or they're thinking about a shift in career, let's say, you know, it doesn't really matter what you majored in undergrad. You just sort of have to prove a commitment to stick it out for 2 years, and that it's more of a willingness to do the job. But yeah, I mean, you know, these areas are indeed growing. Another source that we had looked at was a recent spread in Wired magazine that focuses on, you know, urban planning, nanotechnology, talks about, you know, cybersecurity as having grown in the last few years up until 2010. And so those were our indicators for, you know, the occupations that are hiring.
And the good thing to note is that no matter where you are, I mean, I know a British studies major who went on to medical school and then got a master's in foreign service. You know, it's never too late to continue learning. So, Jaeah Lee, thank you very much from Mother Jones. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Reading Rainbow is one of the most beloved children's shows of all time, and its legendary host and producer, LeVar Burton, is back more than 25 years after that show premiered. But now Reading Rainbow is entering the iPad age, and we are more than pleased to have LeVar Burton with us to discuss his new venture. LeVar, good day to you. I'm so glad to see you again.
Good to see you too, Alex.
So this new venture is called RR Kids. Let's hear about it.
Right. RR Kids is actually an app, a free app that you will be able to download that will launch you to our world of wonderful children's literature, enhanced digital books.
Yeah, and as we were talking, you heard me talking with Jaeah about where kids go from college and into grad school and trying to get jobs. Let's face it, it all starts at this young level, learning to read and being literate. So when is this app, first of all, going to be out there?
We are releasing, and as of today, we are on track to release Q4 this year, or at the very latest Q1 in 2012, which translates to about December or January.
Okay, well, that'd be good and great to have for the kids that are on their Christmas